Hi everyone, my name is Zoe and I like to read tarot to see what needs to come from the unconscious to the conscious mind, what messages that need to be heard from the collective at the moment. So this is going to be a general reading and so hopefully it does resonate with you and I hope you get something out of this on a personal level. Let's see what messages we need to hear from the divine today. Oh. Okay, let's have a look. What is coming out? Oh, wow, these are really coming forward. Now, I have a feeling this is definitely going to be a love reading. And the reason I say that as well is because I have lit my two love candles, which are absolutely wonderful and beautiful. Okay. Let's see what needs to come out. Let's just see one more. Okay. What am I feeling? Wow, this is a really big energy. We've got 3 major arcana cards coming through. So I definitely feel as though right now, at the present moment, this is you stepping into your individuality. You are now stepping into your own. And it's like that you have really come to a place in your life where it is really about feeding and nourishing your own soul and being grateful for the things that you have around you. And it's not so much about expectations from others that is giving you this happiness, but it is more about you being happy in your own skin. Okay. And this is, I feel as though this is 100%, there has been big shifts and big changes that have happened in your life that has made you come to this energy that you're sitting in right now. Okay. And some of these things, because you've got the 9 of Pentacles, right? And this is that independent woman. This is the woman that is grateful for what she has. And the reason why I say that there has been some darkness or there has been some struggles that have come through, and I feel it's especially because of love, is because we have the Tower. And the Tower is in the position of, okay, what has caused this? What has caused you now to really forced you to step into your own independent woman energy, really, and that has the Tower has really come through as something that is clearing out old energy, and you have maybe at first felt as though it's a bit of a shock that this is unexpected news that has come through to you, and it's like, I really don't want this in my life. Because I know this is now going to force me to change. But the Tower really is about putting you on the right path and getting you into alignment. I definitely feel that this Tower moment that has happened, this moment where, things have knocked over and fallen, is because of love or because of a relationship that you've been in. For some of you, I feel as though relationships have ended, okay? And this is now a chance for you to really start to rebuild. But I feel like this is you rebuilding on your own, okay? This is rebuilding that love for yourself that maybe was a little bit lost in the relationship. You lost maybe that independency, and there may have been a bit of codependency. So I really feel with this particular reading that this is a big chapter in your life that is now going to shift the way that you move forward. I say that as well because the Death card has come out, and the Death card talks about transformation. It talks about the old you is now being left behind, and there is now this new you that has risen. You can see the Death card here really does talk about that metaphor of coming from the caterpillar into the cocoon and now being released as the butterfly. Okay, this is the metaphor I use for the Death card. And this is what's happened in your recent past, okay? This is really what has occurred for you, this transformation, right? And I definitely feel like the worst is over and now you are coming into that butterfly moment, okay? You're coming into realization that, hey, actually, I know what I'm worth. And I know that I don't have to have someone else around me to make me feel that I am worth something. I actually know that in my heart and know that in my soul that I can actually get through some of these really dark and difficult times. You know, this has been a struggle for you, okay? I feel like there's a lot of energy around, you know, at first feeling like I've given up, feeling like this is the end of the world, feeling like that I cannot move forward. But it's actually now this moment now where you have just gotten out of that and you're now starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you feel as though that you are ready for that next chapter. I just want to pull one more card just to see. Okay, what is, oh, here we go. What if nothing yet? Okay, perfect. Like I said, this is now a new beginning, a new fresh start. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace represents a new beginning, and it also represents an offer. So I do definitely feel as though, even though in the moment you may feel that this is something that you know, has shaken your world up, this has actually got you into alignment. It's an offer from the universe to say to you, right, here we go. Now you can start your new journey, and you have blessings and opportunities that are available to you. Really cool. Let's have a look at Pathway to the Future. Okay, got one. I'm going to pull another card. Pathway to the Future. Yeah, okay, this is interesting. What I'm feeling for you in your future is that it's really important for you not to get too caught up in trying to make the right decision. You know, I feel like I'm stuck in my head sometimes where I am contemplating, okay, do I go this way or do I go that way? Am I thinking that, you know, if I take this route, I'm going to make a mistake? And then I get all in my head about it and I'm like, no, I should have taken the other route. But then I don't actually end up doing anything and I sit on my ass. So what's really important to know is that whatever decision you make is right for you. But what's really also important is to trust, okay? Because in this Two of Swords, it's about her trusting her intuition. You can see how she is got this blindfold over her eyes. So it's not about what she sees. It's more about what she feels. Okay, and that's what's really important moving forward into the future, is to be able to dive deep into your unconscious and really understand what it is that you deserve and what it is that you feel is right for you. Okay, and if you do end up making a mistake, it's then a knowing that, hey, I've made a mistake, but I've actually learned from it and I know how I can then move forward. It's all about confidence. Okay, the Six of Wands talks about someone who has that confidence to be able to come forward and be in the public eye, to be able to be around people. Okay, so not to sit back and not to sort of sit on the couch and just hope that life happens. It's now about getting out there as much as you can. If you're, you know, in lockdown, hopefully, if you're in Melbourne like me, hopefully soon we're going to have those restrictions lifted. And I do feel that that's going to happen. You're going to start having a little bit more freedom. So now it's about that confidence moving forward. It's about knowing that what you're worth, but then also as well, I feel as though what's really important, especially if you're thinking about jumping into something new, a new relationship, and this might be for anyone moving forward into the future, or it could be for people, you know, who are feeling as though, maybe I don't want a relationship, but at the same time, what the message is here is about not putting someone on a pedestal, okay? You can see here the man in the picture is on the horse and she looks up to him. What's really important is to know that if you start having that energy of putting someone up on the pedestal, then you're going to start losing yourself again. So it really is about making sure that you know that I can still keep my independence, not be codependent on somebody, but also come into the relationship with confidence, knowing that, yeah, I deserve this. And also as well, asking the questions around, well, you know, if this person is right for me, then I'm happy to move forward. But if they're not, you know, in that decision, you know, you've got two decisions. If they're not, and you feel as though that you know, they're sort of more pulling back, or they're not sort of fulfilling the best interests of the relationship, then it's okay for you to set your boundaries and say, no, okay, this is not what I want in the relationship. And I feel like that you will know more about yourself because of this situation that has happened recently, okay? So let's just pull a couple more cards. Let's have a look at more about you. More about you. Yep. Beautiful. More about the situation. Let's have a look here. Whoop. Yeah. So more about you. Okay. This is something that, especially, you know, coming out of an old relationship and then moving into the new, yeah, I feel like you are wary about it. But, you know, it's important to know that, yes, you deserve a loving relationship, someone who supports you. You can see here the Two of Cups. This is about two people having their cups filled, two people who are able to give and receive. And it's an even balance. And it's knowing that the other person isn't going to take your energy away, and you're not going to take the other person's energy away either. So what's really important here is a knowing that, okay, I've got a full cup. I know what I deserve, and I know how much I, you know, have that self-love for myself. And it's also important for the person that you're moving into the relationship to have that as well. More about this situation, I feel like this is change. This is talking about change is coming. And also what's really important to take note of is if you do step into a new relationship, it is about understanding and knowing what your patterns of behavior are. Really be more self-aware now, because what's important is to look at yourself and how you interact with the other person, how you sort of play out the dynamic of the relationship. Are you slipping back into old patterns where you're feeling as though, oh, I need this person to do this for me, I need this person to do that for me? No, it's not about the other person, it's about you. So I want you to really focus on you, okay? I'm just going to pull one more card to see the final energy. Oh, no, not yet. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, hey, the World card. Awesome. We are the world. You can see there's a whole bunch of people around the world. And this is a collective energy, you know. This is, I feel, a really important card to come out, because it does talk about, and I'll have a look at it in the book, because it does give a really good description, the World card. And I think it's one of the last final cards in here. It does talk about celebration, coming together in festivity. But it's also about you creating the life that you deserve, right? And that you want. And it says here, a life has been given to you to create, to you to rejoice, and to you to celebrate. When we cry and when we weep and when we're miserable, you are alone. But when we celebrate, the whole existence participates with you. Only in celebration do we meet the ultimate, the eternal. Only in celebration do we go beyond the cycle of birth and death. So yeah, it's really important to step into what is that really, I guess you're looking at the positive aspects. You're looking at what is it that has brought happiness to my life, rather than staying in the negativity, rather than staying in the blame, the why this is happening to me. It's now about celebrating the fact that you are alive, the fact that you do have this life ahead of you, and it really is in your free will and your choice. You've got your choices to make. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment box below, and also thumbs up. All right, thanks guys. Bye.